What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the Den. All right, I'm your host, Sir Edward Honcho. I'm glad you could join me this evening. I hope all is well in your life. I hope things are going as scheduled, as planned, however, whatever, whenever it may be, right? Yes, we were attacked by a case of the C's. Right, I'm not talking about C19. I literally just set this thing out, and then I don't know. Oh, there it is. And so yesterday's stream was cut a little bit short. The old reset it worked. I don't know what it was. Like I said, I unplugged a keyboard and it still just got going crazy. But after that, we jumped in the Discord. For those guys who don't know, I need to get that link up for you. After the stream, we hop in the Discord, call it the after party. We chop it up, have a little bit of conversation with everybody live and direct. Some good conversation last night. Then a few of us hopped on the box, that kind of box, the Xbox, play some Halo Infinite. So, anywho, like I said, I'm your host, Ed Honcho. This is the Den Show, the Den, discussing everything naturally, discussing everything, discussing everyday news, discussing English nuance. That's new. Just came up with that. But so tonight, right? Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. Something's not right, right? As much as I enjoy chopping up with all you wonderful people each and every evening, it's a little bright and a little overexposed here. Every evening, Sunday through Friday, usually. We try to keep it on point with that. I think I did miss this Sunday. Something hasn't been right? So I was going back, I was watching some old dens. And every time I watch old dens, we go over a few fun times, and it's a little bit better. Great moments that we've had here in the den with all you wonderful people, with all you entertaining individuals. Took this down. Well, I still got the fucking crinkles. I've been trying to wait for this shit to straighten back out. It's on the way. It's still a little crinkly. Try to let it get straight before I'll get it done again. It's been a while. But anyway, so all you wonderful people, I was like, something hasn't been quite clicking. So we're going to talk about what that is tonight. We're going to have a few videos to share. We're going to talk about that. And we're going to have a good old time like we used to. Trust me, it's going to happen. So let's see what we got in the mix. So we got in the mix, and let's have a good old conversation tonight. Let me make sure I got all the proper buttons pushed, all that good stuff. Is this thing on? Is this thing even on? It wasn't on, but here we go. So, I see Jason S. I was watching old dens. I know you want to know how old the dens were. This is back when Jason S. used to be Dr. Rabbit. Those are the kind of dens that I was watching today. I don't know how many of y'all remember the survey. We had a survey for the ladies one time on a den show, and it was very interesting, to say the very least, right? Some of you ladies are terrible. John, my favorite New Yorker. How you doing this evening, sir? Jared Key, what's the motherfucking deal? The creator of Tribal, y'all. Shout out to Mr. Jared Key. What it do, 713, aka Mr. Man Up, a Den show favorite. Right, I gotta make half a milli and stop acting silly. Coming soon. I have a plan to exploit something that I'm surprised nobody is really taking advantage of. It's going to require me doing a little bit more studying. The lovely Miss Sarah Lou, how are you this evening? Heidi's here. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing. Miss Bell, Northern Style. I must be drinking some Northern Style sweet tea. There's no sugar in this tea, so this must be some of a Bell beverage. If you will, it's definitely a Bell beverage. It is. It is definitely. It is definitely sugarless. Sean and Tony, love me, Sean and Tony. How are you? Benno, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Projects. Broderick. Who's worse, Broderick or Heidi? We're gonna have to take a survey, right? We're gonna have to definitely do a survey and see how that works. Dr. D. Kenobi. So we got rid of Dr. Rabbit. He's now Jason S. But now we have a new doctor now. It's Dr. D. Kenobi. What's the motherfucking deal? 335. You already know what it is. How you doing this evening, sir? I think it depends on your term or your definition of nasty, right? I think that's where we're. Patricia K from Kansas City. Kansas City. Let me tell you something about Kansas City. What I heard you guys have gotten a Whataburger, right? You guys think you're cool because you've gotten a Whataburger. Undercover Project, what's the motherfucking deal? I don't know if that's if you've been here before. It looks like a new name. What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the den. Project is the female Heidi. Yes, definitely the female Heidi. DeWanda Willis, look rich and go broke. You gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. Who? Somebody was telling me about one of these other YouTuber, this YouTube family. I think I've seen it before, or that they were not doing so hot. Best barbecue in the world. Is that you, Shannon? Shannon, have you stolen D. Kenobi's screen name? And Infinity, the reform pimp. You know, we do good things at the den. We turn pimps to people, reform individuals. But here, so you like Honcho, what are you talking about, right? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not right? The Denergy is off, right? What are you talking about? Let me tell you exactly what I'm talking about. See, as I was watching these old dens, I noticed something. And I looked at a few different shows. I said, what is it? What was going on then that is a little bit different from now, right? And I can't remember, some of those were day dens. I think most of them were evening. Of course, they've always been mostly evening dens. There've been day dens here and there. But you know what it was? You know what it was? It was the politics. There were none. There was very, very little discussion of politics in those dens back then, right? Because now we live in the world. I thought about it last night. We talked about how politics has permeated every element, every aspect, every corner of society, right? And what did the den start out as a place being? Well, it was a place for me to get fucking super stoned and talk really, really crazy. And people like, what is wrong with this guy? And then y'all stuck around. So I started wondering, what is wrong with you people? Why are you still here? Then I realized we're all bad people, right? And that's cool. But no, seriously, I'm just like, Doc, what happened? The energy shifted. And I don't know exactly when. I know I had my hiatus, and maybe, coming back from the hiatus, I did things a little bit differently. My vacation, I've had a couple of them here and there. And maybe I just went in a different direction, or something wasn't just quite the same. But the den was always about having fun, having a good time, talking shit, and being the most toxic stream on all of YouTube, right? That was like a thing. Like when we would see people like come in here and think they could bang, they talk a little shit in the chat and they get online, and then they just couldn't quite make it, right? Exactly, Heidi. I bring this to you to the convenience of your mobile phone, or at home if you're watching on television, or when your PC at work. I make it easy for you to see the good dope. But my thing is, it was the conversation, just really not this way or that way. And again, everybody knows, like 99.9 times out of 10, you have to say that deliberately, which way I'm going to lean on a lot of things. But that's not necessarily what the den was about, or is about. The den is about all of us being able to come together, have real conversations, laugh at stupid people, just have an enjoyable time. That's what it's always been about. We got away from that. Because I was looking at, I watched two streams in particular today. One was the Disney World stream. That was a great stream. There was a lot of great one-liners from the chat. I said some ridiculous things. And I don't know. I laugh at my own corny jokes like in real time, but I don't often go back and watch it. But that's kind of funny. That was some good stuff happening. That was a great stream. And we definitely need to hear from people. We have not heard from Prepaid Mike in quite some time. I know the people have been asking. Tap in with my guy and make sure he's all right. But I generally don't bother people. Like I let people just, do what they do. But it's just like, we just got to get back to that point. So from this point forward, I'm no longer taking myself, I don't take myself like too seriously, but I'm not going to take myself overly seriously with some of these topics. We're going to get back to the way topics were back then, because they were more about life things. Shaolin Fantastic, what's the motherfucking deal? So that's the conversation we need to get back to, because it was life topics that everybody could relate to, regardless of your political affiliations, regardless of, your racial background. I mean, world-class topics like your grandmother was probably a whore. That was a great topic. That was a great topic, right? That was a great topic. But, and I agree on the current project. You always want to have some good combo, but I mean, that happens, right? It's just a situation where it feels differently, because the thing is that we used to be able to talk about a lot of shit, but it was still fun, and we touch on points, and we do all this. And I felt like, I won't say that we've gotten away from that completely, because we still crack a lot of terrible jokes, but I think it's more me and the energy that I brought. So, like I said, I'm making it a goal to bring back the Denergy, right? Bringing back the den, minus the Kush, right? But bringing the den back to what it was. So that's just that. But with that being said, I got lots of videos I want to share with y'all. I'm going to open up the line, and don't worry, when we get an official declaration of the situation, we will be talking about the Rittenhouse situation, right? Because it's just a thing that needs to be discussed when the time comes, right? So, what do y'all want? Y'all want violence? You want niggardry? Y'all want the despicable state of our country right now? I got something for y'all. And this is why I say, man, I'm not a prepper yet. I'm learning the game. I'm be cannon and jar and shit. But because the way things are right now, it's a combination of fucked up shit. If you're more like a left-leaning state, I probably feel worse for you. I'm in a great state of Texas where, certain things just don't fly. Certain things that fly around in the rest of the country don't necessarily fly here, and it's a great thing. So let me skibbity over to here. Just push the button. Don't you do that? All right, we're over here. We're on the other side. Excellent. So let's pull it up. You remember My Buddy Dolls? My Buddy Dolls were underappreciated, right? I said I'm not gonna do nothing political, so I'm gonna stay away from it. I know what I want to do, right? What we want to do. So yesterday I was showing y'all a video, right? And then everything went crazy. I want to finish that. After that, then we'll kind of jump into this. I want to talk about that thing, because that person actually has been dismissed from their role at Old Dominion, which I believe is very necessary, right? But there's a lot going on in this conversation, because it's not just this individual. There's lots of these individuals. Again, and you need to know the people that are around you. So I believe this was the one. We'll start with this. And if the keyboard goes crazy again, we know this is a YouTube plot. Yes, maps. We're not talking about Google Maps, but I'm probably sure I wouldn't be surprised if maps that work at Google. Not talking about the maps you used to use before GPS. Maps. I feel like I need to bring the whiteboard out, but I'm not going to do it right now. Let's talk about it. I guess I should play the sound, right? You guys like sound? I like sound. So this person is, and I'm going to pull the ad, so I'll pull the ad up, not ad, the article that I was trying to pull up yesterday. And my stupid ass keeps fucking clearing out all my history of cookies and shit, refreshing shit, and fucking deleting things. But I'll let y'all hear this, and then I'll get a little bit deeper into it so we can have an understanding.
That question. I use the term minor attracted person or MAP in the title and throughout the book for multiple reasons. First of all,
this person has written a book, right? Okay.
Because I think it's important to use terminology for groups that members of that group want others to use for them. And MAP advocacy groups like Before You Act have advocated for use of the term MAP. They've advocated for it primarily because it's less stigmatizing than other terms like pedophile.
Okay. Yes, I know we saw this, Heidi, but I had to finish what I started. And so, one, it's less stigmatizing. It's less stigmatizing until you find out exactly what it means, right? And then you're like, absolutely not. This is unacceptable. And so again, like people try to soften the blow of things. And we talked about political correctness a little bit yesterday. And this is what I'm saying. So instead of calling them a pedophile, call them a MAP. Instead of saying a criminal, call them a justice-involved person. Instead of, I don't know. I mean, there's so many different things like that these terms that they've switched up. You know, that it just tries to soften the blow of something, right? Like it makes no sense. But anyway, let this person finish speaking because there's two other little videos that have to go with this.
A lot of people, when they hear the term pedophile, they automatically assume that it means a sex offender. And that isn't true, and it leads to a lot of misconceptions about attractions toward minors.
What misconceptions are there, right? Like, what possible misconception can you have? Like, this is the thing. This thing is, oh no, this is a female trans non-binary. It's trans, so it's a female turned into a dude, but it's non-binary. MAP, like there's so much going on. Like there's no check boxes for all this shit. There's no check boxes for all this stuff. And if you kind of watch like the weird head movements and stuff that they have, it's some weird stuff going on. But there's no validation because here's the thing, like even if you thought that this was like a thing, right? To be a MAP, you'd have to be a scumbag, like in more than one way. Exactly. Because here's the thing. What happens when the minor, say if you were trying to be, if they had sat, not just, you know, the way the world's going. If this was a thing, you had a monogamous relationship with a minor, right? And then this person becomes an adult while this MAP is dating him, right? Are they no longer attracted to him? Oh, you're 18. Just lost it for me. What the fuck? Like, how does that make? Oh, I agree. I believe it. I believe it. Like, how does that make sense? Oh, you're like, just like imagine that. Imagine on their 18th birthday, you break up with them. That's what you do. So this is a person who can't be loyal to anybody. This is a person who has some other issues going on, right? Like it's but this thing right here, right? This is what I'm saying. It's like, so there's no way you could have a sustained long-term relationship. Again, and then I guess what happens with the minors who look older, right? Because when I was younger, I looked older than I was. Like, does that make me less MAP attractive? I feel offended. I'm offended by not being, like the trans people say. going off the rails. Fuck it. Going off the rails on the crazy train. So men, throw on your wig, throw on your lipstick, and some undersized high heels. Now you got to call that a woman. I'm going to show y'all something stupid. I'm not going to ruin this part. And so you can identify as whatever you want to these days, right? So what if I identify, Alexander, what's the motherfucking deal? What if I identify as a minor, right? And a map isn't attracted to me, right? Can I say you're offended? Because what are the trans people are saying, the trans women are saying, if a man isn't attracted to a trans woman, he's transphobic. Or maybe he just likes vagina. Anyway, so if I identify as a minor, you know what? I'm in my late 30s, but I'm feeling like I woke up feeling fresh. I got a good night's sleep, I'm feeling like a spring chicken. I feel like I'm 17 again. I feel like I'm 15 again. I identify as a minor, right? Because we can say anything, right? It's okay. We can say anything now. The left is giving you the right to say whatever you want to. You guys should play the game, right? At this point, play the game, because it's all a goofy ass game. And where motherfuckers lose is they try to abide by the rules of the game. But there are no rules, and that's what people don't fucking understand. So you gotta play the game. So I identify as a minor. The map is not attracting me. I'm gonna say that what are they, minor phobics? Are they minor phobics now? Like what the fuck is it? So again, I don't know, right? Because I want to feel offended. I want to be offended. Before 2021 is up, I need to get some of this offended money, right? Because I'm feeling like there's offended checks going on out here. Oh wow, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. I think I heard about that. There's like a chick, I think I want to say, it might not have been the TikTok, but I think there's like an old lady on OnlyFans who like youngifies all her pictures. And like they show what she really looks like, but then like all her OnlyFans pictures, and she should be ashamed of herself for what she's doing. The deception. Everybody should ask for their money back. That's all I'm going to say. So, but see, here's the thing. And I feel where you're coming from, Undercover Party. But in reality, see, one side is playing a game, right? And the other side doesn't realize it's a game. And they're trying to play by these falsely established rules, right? And so the rules, the goalposts continue to shift. They continue to change. And so when you got to realize, like, there's one point there's the actions must be taken seriously, but the conversation, the topic, and the things that they try to harp, you can't take that shit seriously. Now, when certain things take place, when actions, like I said, you do take those seriously. Anyway, let me explain. I just wanted to pull this up. This person wrote a book justifying MAPS, feelings of underage, minor attracted person love, pedophiles, right? We're not going to play the PC game. It's pedophilia. The definition of pedophilia is the same thing as a MAP. It has nothing to do with the legal aspect of it. So this person is right on that sense. But when you're trying to change the stigma, well, the stigma is not about the criminal aspect of it. Like, you would love for someone to say that there was a criminal attachment to it, because that means that if somebody identified you as a pedophile, you have the criminal charges associated with it, perfectly the punishment associated with it, but not all of them are, right? It's just about you liking little boys named Josh. Anyway, so they say this. I want to be clear. Child sexual abuse is an inexcusable crime. Assistant professor of sociology, of course. Criminal justice, all right. Says, my work is informed by my past experience in advocacy as a social worker counseling victims. I guarantee you, this person took advantage of an emotionally unstable underage person. I guarantee it. Because people who are like that, and you see it all the time. There was a dude who was working with not the Red Cross, but something. He was like a huge charity working type person, right? He was like gotten awards and all the stuff for his philanthropies and all this stuff. And it came to find out that, I don't remember if it was in Africa or one of these countries or one of these Africa's continent. I know you're going to say, it's a continent, Honcho. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. That it was found out that he was violating dozens, if not hundreds of dozens, if not hundreds of underage children, right? And that's what people do. People get in positions of power to where they can operate around that sickness that they have. This person, as a counselor, social worker, and counseling the victims, right? So not the people who are causing these situations or dealing with these issues, who are the predators, but the victims. Victim is in a weakened emotional state. This is a predator, and this person is doing that. So again, said I embarked on this research in hopes of gaining understanding of a group that previously has not been studied. They've been studied plenty. In order to identify ways to protect children. Again, you spin your fucking narrative. You spin the fucking bullshit, right? To try to make it seem like, yeah, I'm trying to do the right thing. But in reality, we know exactly what the fuck you're up to. So she said she justified the feelings, the destigmatized feelings. There's no destigmatization of the fucking shit, right? And she's talking about that claims to try to get pedophiles to not be pedophiles be akin to conversion therapy, which is not at all effective. Look, if you're telling me conversion therapy doesn't work, you've never seen the gays getting stomped on in the Baptist church where they're dancing all around them, tell me that shit don't work. You would never want to go through that shit again. I'm joking and I'm laughing. You guys don't take this shit serious. I know it's going to be someone in there. He's Honcho. He's saying stuff that doesn't make me feel good about my feelings. See, there's a difference between sexual offenders and pedophiles, right? Here's the thing. So if you are a MAP, if you are a pedo, am I just supposed to believe you're a virgin or you're out there fucking on grown people and just not enjoying it? You know what I'm saying? Like, really? I mean, Milo didn't. Milo would never stop. He has no choice. But anyway, I wanted to pull up whatever this person's term is. It's like a crazy, crazy term. Queer criminologist and abolitionist. And if a person says they're an abolitionist, at the time when there's no slavery, that tells you everything you need to know. Of course, Black Lives Matter, because these are the people who associate with those kind of things. I'm looking for the term, because they have like this long ass phrase that they identify as, right? And I'm just trying to figure out where it was. Honestly, I don't care that much. Let's move on. But yeah, so I wanted to get into that. I'm gonna show you the other two videos real quick though, associated with it, because this is crazy stuff. But that person has been on leave.
Stigma against MAPs is a problem in part because it makes MAPs think that they're monsters. That's really problematic in terms of MAP well-being. It's really hard to cope when you think you're a terrible person because you have attractions that you can't change. Stigma against MAPs is a problem.
Now, am I the only person who notices this weird body language? Like, weird like neck movie. I think she's like been practicing trying to become a black woman. I think the next stage of this transitioning is going to go from a white woman to white man to black woman. I think she's going to get that pigmentation shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Oh, really? That's going to be very interesting. I'm going to check that out. Shout out to us all an illusion. I do like Antonio Brown was no more white women 2020 or something 2021 now. But she's gonna be a white woman that's gonna turn into a white man that's gonna turn to a black woman. Just look at the neck, but like, am I tripping? Is it just me saying that?
Because it makes MAPs think that they're monsters. That's really problematic in terms of MAP well-being. It's really hard to cope when you think you're a terrible person because you have attractions that you can't change. Stigma.
Like, do you see the smugness? Do you see the smug? Like, there's like a smug demeanor going on. But this is a woman, like, gay men and gay women have different, like, it should be, if it's gay women have like more masculine like demeanor. This is like I don't know, it's a weird thing going on. But yeah, this person is
and non-offending MAPs by definition do not abuse children, so their behaviors are moral. But they're still being,
their behaviors are moral. Do you see how they try to fucking, like, they try to paint it in this golden light? They're moral. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, dog. Well, non-offending. Like, this is all this extra non-offending maps. This map offends me because the terrain is not clearly labeled. I don't know the elevation right here. Okay, I don't know the elevation and where I'm going, and I'm afraid that I could end up on Mount Everest because this map is it's offending me. But anyway, non-offending maps. I mean, the map sounds like a fun thing. Everybody loves maps, but not this guy.
Subjected to this same idea that they're bad people. And non-offending maps, by definition, do not.
So, I got questions. What do maps do? You know, if you can't participate in your attraction, it should definitely be illegal to look at that attraction online. Do you just practice abstinence? Is that what I'm supposed to believe? That's the test. Like, I'm going to be honest, man. Let's talk about it, right? I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Speaking of beards, right? This is where we're at, right? And this makes me so angry. This is the world we live in, right? Like, come on. Come on, like this is how far we've gone. Where did I fucking put this shit? Oh, here we go.
Jump in the Rover and come over. Tell your friends jump in the GS3.
I'm not gonna play the song because of course I'm gonna copyright. You played some Big Papa. Do y'all realize what's going on here? Do y'all understand what's happening here? I just really noticed something too about this barber. Now, like I've actually, do y'all realize what is happening with this right now? But here's the thing, right? This is in Houston. This is in Houston. Matter of fact, it makes me, this is in Houston. This is a lesbian woman who went and got a beard weave. This is crazy stuff, right? I'm finna look something up. I'm finna look something up right now because I just noticed it. There's a lot of this going on. I don't know how I feel about this. But anyway, so like here's the game, right? Here's the game that they tell you. I'm going to go through all the processes that I can to deceive you into believing that I'm something that you're attracted to. And then if you find out I'm not that thing, and you don't want it, well, something's wrong with you. Oh yeah, I know dudes are getting that. It's outrageous with dudes getting it, but not women are getting it. It's gone way too far. Like, it was too far when niggas was getting it, right? Niggas out there getting the fake dread, the man weaves, getting the fake beards and all this other stuff, right? Yeah, imagine this man getting pregnant. Imagine a dude with a full, like, the world is now a stage, right? The world is now, again, this is the game. This is where we are. Like, enjoy it, and just laugh and just try your best to avoid it, right? There's no way, bro. I think there's a booger in the nose. But again, like, how can you imagine, like, oh yeah, you got a beard, you catching the hands, like, appreciate the love, it's all an illusion. Like, you have to like, if you're going to take the role, if you're going to take the whole, I think Heidi's getting attracted to the little man. But I'm saying, you know what's going to happen. they're going to the club tonight. They're going to the club with their the fake dick strap on in. They're gonna fucking it's gonna be dark in there. They're gonna have a fake little beard, and they're going to no, I didn't say you're gonna get any award for it. I don't believe there's any award for it, but I think it just might, like, and here's my thing, I wouldn't start it, but if an individual like that appeared like that tried to instigate a situation, I'm gonna let you feel the whole role of what it is to play the role that you're trying to portray. But again, I'm just living like an island boy. You can't, I'm just trying to make it, right? So here's one for the ladies, right? Here's one for the ladies. And it was very interesting. We were in the Discord today. We had a very interesting conversation. Somebody said something that surprised a lot of us in there. I won't say who, and if you weren't there, you just kind of missed it. But it pertains to this conversation coming up. But fellas, I want to know your thoughts. Ladies, I want to know your thoughts on what I'm going to play next. Enjoy.
Me out of Jamaica because these niggas said they don't eat pussy and his lady don't respect him if he want him to eat pussy. Ziggy Marley, this why you paddling alone, because you're not eating pussy. You rather stay here than eat pussy. Well, then you don't want a green card. Eat some pussy, you get a green card. Eat some pussy, yeah.
But here's the thing. You got to say, like, you got to be able to beat that case if you do, right? You got to be like, this person had a full beard. I didn't know. I thought they were what they said they were. Like, in this day and age, like, now, probably not in Texas, because, you know, we don't recognize a lot of that shit. But, like, depending on where you're at, you could probably beat a case. If you end up fighting and they started it and you just feign a little bit of ignorance, like, you could probably beat that case. Yeah, like, Jamaicans are known that's a no-go. Like, a Jamaican would rather die in a barn fire. You know what I'm saying? Than eat pussy. Like, that's a no. That's like a known thing. That's a known thing, right? But again, Stella trying to get her groove back. Obviously, she was unsuccessful, right? And so you just said, I want you to listen to how this was said.
Me out of Jamaica because these niggas said they don't eat pussy and his lady don't respect him if he want him to eat pussy.
That's a thing. That's a thing in Jamaica. Like, they're going to pull up dead streams. I'm like, these were jokes. This was all entertainment. This is not even, I'm not even here right now. Damn it. What's such things called? I'm a metahuman. I'm not even a real person right now. Oh, man, right? So,
Ziggy Marley.
You say you got to realize where you're from. But then she tries to flip it into some old Kevin Samuels type shit.
This why you paddling alone, because you're not eating pussy.
Obviously, this woman is not being sexually satisfied. I wonder why. I wonder if it has to do with her demeanor more so than anything else. Who wants to be around this? That god dang Jay LaMel. Jay LaMel, I watched the stream earlier today. I was just chilling. It was called Birthdays and Funerals. We were having a conversation. And Jay Mel called in and told a story about a young lady and about a certain activity. And the end of that story was so damn funny that this is why I say we have to get back to the old days. And I'm just going to leave it at that. It's like this. I'm telling you, like, this demeanor, this personality right here, again, overly just obnoxious, aggressive. Nobody in their right mind would enter into a situation that they could avoid. Like if you had to do, like you work somewhere and she's like a customer, you probably got to deal with her maybe. But as far as like willingly, you're out of your fucking mind.
You rather stay here than eat pussy.
You'd rather stay here than deal with you. Absolutely. You fucking loud, you fucking obnoxious, and you know, the fact that you putting yourself out there like that is terrible. But the thing smell right.
Well, then you don't want a green card. Eat some pussy and get a green card.
She got to bribe motherfuckers to hatch on that snatch. Anyway. So, people in the chat, I want to know though. Ladies, all three of y'all, is that a deal breaker for you? Fellas, do you abide by that, what she's saying, or do you disagree? Like I said, we had a conversation in the Den Discord earlier. It was very, very interesting. So y'all let me know y'all's thoughts on that.
Get me out of Jamaica, because these
niggas.
niggas.
I'm finna get you out of my damn video screen, lady. You getting on my goddamn nerves. I'm gonna show y'all something, right? I'm gonna let y'all decide for yourself. I have a certain thought about this, but I'm gonna share it with you guys anyway. Lighten it up just a little bit.
I'm about to break crack.
Thoughts. I was up to Mexico get a green card so visa. I gotta understand that undercover project. Yes, it ain't for everybody. You little niggas better get big. You little niggas better get big. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all, man. If you're a small man, you better get big. You better hit the weight room. You better get big.
I gotta pass him. You ain't got no cash. Come on, nigga, you fucking lying. Look at this shit, man. I'm about to break crack.
Look, you already bought some crack, bro. Yeah. Just a cash withdrawal. I definitely think that this was this stage. Like, you just go sit there and fucking, the pussy booger. Oh, the pussy booger. Oh, man. There have been some great calls that did. Yeah, just telling y'all, it's a joke right now, but don't be surprised if some real shit like that happened. Man, y'all see that chick in LA? There was a high-speed chase. That bitch ran right into the back. She was in the truck, and she ran right into the back of a fucking semi. It's fucking wild, right? R.I.P. Chilo. They used to have a chihuahua.
Better get home, little dog. What's up, homie? What's up?
You got that car, nigga?
What? As I thought.
Yeah, get out there.
Yeah, out here.
Tell him that nigga.
Better get home, little dog. What's up, homie?
This nigga listen to NBA Youngboy.
What's up? What? As I thought. She's scary ass out of here.
You gotta honk the horn. You ain't have to
Better
honk.
get home, though.
You have to honk that little nigga. Little nigga trying to see what you got in that car. He might have some food, man. He might have wanted some snacks. You know what I'm saying? Time's getting lean. You know, he trying to get him a little something. All right, what y'all want? Y'all want some violence? We haven't had any violence in a while. I haven't given y'all. I don't have a thing. Let me just give y'all a verbal warning. Some of the shit you see when we watch videos in the Den may be offensive to some people. I don't necessarily give a shit, but I'm giving you a warning because I don't want y'all soft asses to come back to them. You know, it was traumatizing to me. Yeah. Before we get into that, right? So, yeah. Here we go. We're gonna leave it like this.
Still not Ross. These hoes still not Ross. Look at them. Look at these hoes still not Ross. Look at me, baby. I dropped the glove, me, baby.
This ain't even running
Oh,
though.
boy, this folk, it's about 4D, y'all. What the fuck? I'm still not wrong.
Look at this shit, dog. These big bitches in here hauling. Well, I wouldn't say they hauling. They hauling clothes. They ain't hauling ass. It's like got out of breath. She turned around and picked some shit up on the ground and is out of breath. Like, let's be honest, bro. You run a 8 flat 40. Like, anybody want to catch you, they gonna catch your motherfucking ass. Nobody's chasing you. Nobody's chasing you, right? Just it. They probably sat in the car for a minute. Like, dog. Hold on. Okay, y'all peep something, right? He said they 4 deep. He said they're 4 deep. Pay attention. Pay attention to this whole situation. Now, he told you they 4 deep, but you only see 2 bitches. She's not the slightest woman you've ever seen. And she didn't drop clothes and went back. Look at this. How long has this person been sitting in the car in the back seat? Like, you didn't even see. That's exactly. You got to be really down. If you're going to steal somewhere, Ross of all places. Ross? What is it? Payless? No, that's Payless. Ain't Payless. I don't even know Ross's shit. I don't even know that fucking shit. Dog, you already got 2 of the motherfuckers been sitting in the car. It's probably up. I'm guaranteeing you. They placed in this race from smallest to largest, right? And then here's the thing, right? Why is the slowest one gonna be the driver? Like, come on, she gonna get out of there last. If you really had to get away, how the fuck you gonna get away? She the slowest motherfucker, right? Oh, I got you, Deacon. I got you. That's like, why? One, you still not a Ross. You down bad. You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna go back there in 2 days, go shopping in that motherfucker. Like, get the fuck out of here. The dog, like, they were there the entire video. That's at least 12 seconds that these motherfuckers was ahead of these people. Like, that's a whole fucking 12 seconds. That's an Olympic race. Like, motherfuckers done cleared 100 fucking meters. You know what I'm saying? In that time, like, easily, maybe damn near 150, depending on who you talk about, if steroids are being used or not. But this motherfucker just now getting to the car, and that's what I'm saying. They always come back. You mad? Dress for less. That's what it is. Shout out to Patricia. Like, imagine. I guess you could dress for less if you're stealing the shit. But imagine, like, if all the places you're gonna take a risk, Ross. Terrible. All right, so I got something else for you. Like I said, crime. It's terrible. It's no good. It's no bueno. These motherfuckers, bro.
911 over there.
Look at all that.
Here it comes.
God, don't! You're gonna get fired. That's why prices go up, because of these.
Certain people say, well, people only commit crimes because they're impoverished and, they need it. And, who needs this much fucking time? These motherfuckers ain't finna do nothing but steal all this shit, go put it in their fucking storage unit, have a fucking Saturday sale. Motherfuckers gonna come buy that shit. It's like motherfuckers used to do this shit with couponing. And they would take like the coupons and like get deals. And some place kind of made it like, it's no go, it's illegal. Because motherfuckers was like finessing the coupon game. And they would sell the shit. Like, I'm cool with that, right? You're right, bro. You can't, they'd have to like start giving you money at that point. They might as well stole some money out the register too when they was robbing from Payless. That way they got paid to dress for less. That's the only way it would have got better. But like, all this shit is Gain. Like, I use Gain, right? I like the Gain original scent. I use the liquid. I like the little paws, the little dryer sheets. Gain, I like Gain. I can't get no Gain because these motherfuckers stealing all the goddamn Gain. They're making capital gains off stealing the goddamn Gain. This is bullshit.
Can't get a job like the rest of us.
Here comes the most hoe-assed part. And here's my thing. That's the problem, Lonzo. It's like, The poor pay more. The poor pay more because when business say, you know what? We're not going to open up here. Motherfuckers stealing all the time. It's not worth it. We're not turning a profit. Crime rate's too high. Our employees are getting at risk. So then now you lose jobs. You lose jobs in that area. You lose the ability to shop conveniently. And even if these places do stay open, you pay more motherfucking money, right? You know what I'm saying? The gain, depending on what size you get, is about 15. Tide might cost more. I don't know. And so that's why it's people in poor communities end up losing, because then you go buy shit from the corner store, and the corner store is gonna mark that shit up super high because it's easier to take a big shipment to a big store. You know what I'm saying? And then instead of fucking, selling a couple little individual items to a small store, right? And so that's where people lose. And that's why I'm like, no, like you can justify, we can talk systemic, all of the other, whatever you want to, dog. In the end, you lose. But this is the most hoe-assed part of the video right here. Just check me out.
Let her run, bro. Let her run. No.
You can't close the fucking door. You're gonna hit the basket. What did the basket do? At least let somebody else have fucking the basket, not a basket wobbly. You go to the fucking store, like the fucking shit don't work. That's why the fucking shit all the wheel be fucking tripping and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, whatever, right? I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm innocent. We talked about shenanigans and all kind of stuff, right? But I look at, even when you're talking about criminals, right? And you could just say whatever. When you're talking about like criminal activity, I mean, justice involved persons. But when you talk about criminal activity, dog, there's a difference between a thief and a fucking hustler, dog. Like, I have no, I ain't got no respect for a fucking thief, bro. Like a hustler, getting your money, you flipping, whatever you're doing. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I don't got love for jackers and thieves, dog. That's scumbag shit. That's a scumbag way of getting it. Like, so... And it's just like, come on, man. Like, this is happening all over the place. Like, what was the video we watched in New York where the chick, her job was just to record the people stealing? Like, not stop them, not get involved. We saw the video at Target where motherfuckers was stealing from Target. And they're like, don't fuck with them because you'll lose your job. You'll lose your job. You're trying to keep your job. And that's what happens, like I said, when all this stuff gets stolen, the store's not turning a profit, they can't pay employees, these jobs go elsewhere. But these people don't give a fuck. They have no intention on working. Then eventually they'll take it to the better neighborhoods. They'll go into better neighborhoods, do the same thing if the store policy is not to do anything. And then eventually the fucking business says, you know what? Fuck this state. Fuck their laws. They're not going to do shit about it. We're going to move to fucking Texas, right? Who is it? What's that California staple? In and Out? In and Out? They said that they want to fucking, they want to leave. Because of that's not because of the steal. Nobody's going in and out just stealing burgers. Give me all your burgers, bitch. Like, but they are because of some of the laws and some of the shit that they don't want to check everybody coming in and out, in their well-being and their health status. They're like, man, fuck that. They talking about picking up and moving. That's crazy. They probably took the plate. These things are probably stolen. And here's the thing, right? You steal old raggedy vehicles, right? So they probably fall under the, because there's a threshold of I don't know what it is in different places. I'm sure it's different. I know somebody said it was 1,100 somewhere. It's like 900 somewhere else. So if you get a shitty vehicle and steal it, you're still under that threshold, right? And then maybe it's like a separate crime. So like I stole a vehicle that's under $1,000. So I'm not going to get charged for that. Then I go steal like under $1,000 worth of soap, and I'm not going to get charged for that. Hey, this is what I do every fucking day, right? I'm making a fucking killing. Then I go sell the shit on fucking Craigslist or fucking Amazon or whatever the fuck, right? The motherfuckers steal all the makeup place. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. This can't happen in Texas. Like, well, I don't know. If old buddy wins, we'll talk about that when we get there. So, I said I promise y'all violence, but here's that the silence violence. I want to know, and a lot of you seen this video, right? A lot of you have seen this video. I want y'all. I want to know what y'all think, and I want to know the ladies that are in here. I want to know your opinion on what is taking place in this situation. I want you to be honest. I want you to give me your honest opinion in what is taking place. And I'm gonna show a couple of more videos, then I'm gonna open up the lines because the den is about talking to the people, and I want to know what y'all are thinking, what y'all are feeling. But I'm gonna show y'all a little violence after this. But ladies, I want to know what you think about what's taking place. Mouse is double clicking. So if y'all don't realize, that's Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm pretty sure y'all all know that. That's Jeff Bezos, and I think that's the chick he left his wife for, right? So, I mean, y'all figure it out. Just took the car with you. How do you think Jeff Bezos feels in this situation right now? Right? Ms. Bell, you say this is white privilege. Aren't they all some form of white? Jeff Bezos has more money than some people want the law to allow, right? I don't know if he still is, but I know he's usually in that conversation for richest man in the world. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's not broke. Hollywood actor. Yeah, but doesn't have a fraction of Jeff Bezos' money. Money ain't everything, bro. He's like 5. I think I looked it up. He's like 5'6" or 5'7". I was looking at all of them. Elon Musk ain't that tall. Like, I guess you want to be a billionaire, you got to be like under 6 feet, and kind of frailish, I guess. I think Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are about the same height. Elon Musk might be a little bit taller. I think Bill Gates is like the tallest of the absurdly rich guys. He's like 5'10". You know what I mean? So that's that, right? He's all following his fingers. He's doing this. He's like, oh, look at his fingers. They're amazing. Exactly. He should have been like, what the fuck is this? Should have bought another broad. And you know what? Hold on. Just like I said, just wait right here. Dial another broad real quick. I always got backups. That's why you never make the side chick the main chick, bro. Like, I don't care what you go through. Like, if you're a cheater, I get it. I'm a reformed man myself. But if you're a cheater and you get caught, never make the side chick the main chick. She's a side chick for a reason. You always keep on. You just get a whole new bitch and put her at the top spot and keep the side chick on the side. Like, that's how that works, right? You never make the side chick the main chick. It's against all the rules. Side chicks are side chicks for a reason because they don't understand, how that works scientifically, right? So, here's a little bit of violence. Okay. Then we should be back. Hopefully we should be back. Y'all let me know if everything is back on. Drop a uno in the chat if you can see it. I'm a little docs closed out and shit. That. You piece of shit. See, I don't know what happened. I mean, I know what happened, but all right, good deal. Appreciate y'all. And what's the other thing? Say, I don't know why it doesn't save. Well, I guess I don't know. It saves settings sometimes it doesn't. So no, I didn't want to do that. Just did the wave thing. And all right, cool. So, all right, take that, do that. Why does it say in the chat is disabled? That's crazy. It's showing me some fucked up shit. Oh, it showed me yesterday's shit. That's why. So anyway, so while that is doing whatever I got to do to get that back in, fuck that thing, just stupid shit. Let me give you something good to check out while I do this. I apologize for the difficulties here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is that? Right? I mean, you kind of got to know. You kind of got to be like, all right, this thing is not structurally sound. And, you know, I'm probably pushing it. Like, I know, like, when I'm on something or I'm fucking, like, if I'm sitting on something that feels a little frail, like, this probably ain't the best thing for me to be sitting on right now. And I was like, no, maybe I should get up. Or maybe I should not add any additional weight to whatever it is that I may be sitting on or using, or you got to be aware of that, right? Like, I think that's something you have to kind of be partially observant of, not for pride, but fuck, for your own fucking safety, right? That's why there's weight limits on things. I got a fucking one of those little step stools. There's a weight limit on it. Don't go above the weight limit on that step stool because I don't want to fucking fall and bust my ass. Like, it's just safety. This is safety precautions, right? But I don't think people take this into account. And, you know, we've seen people talk about it's fat phobic because the restaurants don't have chairs that are big enough to suit them, and they're angry about it. So I don't know. I don't know how that works, but whatever. Again, that has to be very embarrassing. You know, you're like the center of attention, and then look at this. Like, look at this. Like, it takes two fucking grown fucking men. Two fucking grown men. Look at this shit. And let's be honest, did he really he was like dancing over her. Look at this shit. Like did he like, maybe like his knee added just like it was the straw that broke the camel's back, dog. Like, that could have been it. Whoa, 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 whoa. This limp-wristed ass dude come running. That's sad. That's very unfortunate, right? Very unfortunate. If that's not motivation to lighten up, I don't know what to tell you, right? So here's another thing, right? You got to make sure in relationships that you're compatible, you know, with your partner. On a mental level, you know, in the bed, you want to be compatible, make sure you have the same goals or understanding or, you know, understanding. There's also another compatibility that matters a whole lot. I really, truly believe that women don't have the best understanding of like physics and how things work. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion, all that good shit. Like, and she's mad. Look, she got her mad. She got her mad. Look at this shit. Like, you're probably twice this dude. She got up mad at this dude. He's the one that's hurt. You got cushion that you land on. That nigga's knees are probably blown out. She mad at him. Look, mad at this nigga. Talking shit to him. Like, it's your fault. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, I don't know. Look, here's my deal. Here's my deal. Oh, I'm not knocking it. But you gotta understand. Like, you gotta be, I would have, hold up, man. Hold up, you know, like, you know what weight class you're in. Like, my knee, I'm still working on them. I've been doing the little bulletproof knee shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't quite ready for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't quite ready for that. I might be able to scoop and scope, but the run and jump start, I ain't got you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got you, Chief. And look at these motherfuckers right here, bro. That's so fucking funny to me. This nigga is injured, dog. That nigga, he couldn't even walk. Look, and again, she was happy to see him. He was happy to see her, and it all went wrong. Like, he tried to, and look at these motherfuckers. Like, what happened here? This was a petite Asian lady. She would never understand what's taking place. All right. I said violence. I'm gonna give y'all some violence. I got a couple of quick things I'm gonna run down, and I'm gonna open up the lines, and we just gonna talk crazy like we do in the den, right? This is what we do in the den. We talk crazy because life is crazy, and so it's necessary. Yeah, she definitely that was a bad decision. I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta understand. Yeah, you might be happy to see the gentleman, but you gotta think about what you're doing. So I got this saying, more than 3 I will not be. That means if there's a bunch of niggas around, I'm not hanging out in this environment because shit can go awry quickly, as this lady found out. Shit. What happened is very dangerous. Shout out to Kim, man. I appreciate the love. RKO out of nowhere. I'm just living like an island boy. I'm just trying to make it. But it was whenever she got up safe and sound, and just her face, like, after that. No, that was funny. Yeah, that definitely was a stunt. They got the music. I think that's what kind of iced the cake too, because, you know, once that glass breaks, it's all hell is breaking loose. So I told y'all, more than 3, I will not be. This nigga had nothing to do with it. The nigga behind the camera, that's nigga number 2. And this random nigga just came out. But this is what I'm saying. Niggas, that, like, people be thinking I be joking. Like, I'm laughing, but I'm serious. I put nothing past niggas. Right? Head on a swivel. Just like, because she is definitely disappointed. Because it's like, what can she do? Like, she can't fight the niggas because obviously he's already more than willing to attack a woman. I mean, we know what kind of household he comes from. A random stranger woman. Like, I don't know. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, that's some crazy shit. That's some wild shit. I'm gonna watch it one more time. It's fucked up, but it's funny. Nah, that dude could have broke her fucking neck. He had him quick to the motherfucker and ran off. Like, look at this nigga, dog. That's what I'm saying. Especially a nigga with one of these on, with just a little. And I got something myself. But anyway, with just the little thing. Now that's a criminal, dog. Niggas be wearing it before the Rona was a thing. This nigga over here just like, don't even touch me. I ain't gonna lie. I was in a situation similar to that one time. Motherfucker got like knocked the fuck out and I was sitting down, and motherfucker like fell like right by my feet. And then his fucking face started leaking out. And I was like, I don't get no blood on my shoes. You know, like, well, Honcho, why wouldn't you help him? Well, it was the time and the place was just not appropriate to help that person. And he kind of did it to himself. it had to be something. It had to be something, though. Like, I'm not saying she does no drugs, but like nobody was. I don't never mind niggas, dog. I ain't even gonna say why nobody was concerned. It's just niggas, dog. That's that motherfucker did go airborne. That's just crazy. Oh, you put some paper in front of him. It's a wrap. I got a couple of quick ones I'm gonna run through real quick because I need to clear out. I got some I've been sitting on for a long time. Man, Edwin, I'm glad you're here. Edwin also called on that same stream and shared a story with us, man. Shout out to Edwin. Edwin always had some great calls, man. Edwin shared a lot with us at the end, dog. And I will be forever appreciative of him because, man, like I say, he's definitely had some very thought-provoking calls, some very touching calls, and some very interesting calls. Some of the other conversations. Man, shout out to Edwin, man. We'll run with this one. We'll run through a couple of these quick ones real quick. I got one I need to know if y'all think it's justified, though.
What's up? What's up? You ain't on that? No, you see me on that now. Yeah, what's up? You on that now? What? Come here. Get the hands on. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on, nigga.
Legend has it, he still has him connected to this day. Those were straight elbow shots. I want y'all to watch. I'm gonna make it a little bit larger so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Like, I don't think he connected on shit. He might have connected on one. It just looked really aggressive, right? Fuck that store up. No, it was just beat the fuck. Slim Jim's getting beat up. I'd never ever open a store. Yeah, I guess it could be. It just can't be. But I mean, it's like, I get it, dog, but it's just like shit like this. Like, I'm trying to have a business. I'd just be like annoyed. Like, I know it'd be interesting. It'd be great stories for the dead, but I'd be like, nah.
Damn! King Neil! King Neil!
Oh, y'all, yeah.
Oh, brave. I got a strap on me, Shreddy. I ain't gonna do that. King Neil! It just went up in his neck! Ah! It just went up! It just went up! Oh, King Neil! Hey! Oh, King Neil! It just went up in his neck!
Weave the guy snatched off. Somebody slipped on the weave.
You find the wrong motherfucker? Damn, King Neil, what's going on? Damn, King Neil! King Neil! Damn. Well, you know. Let me go. Scoochie block. Y'all niggas ain't no shit. We got the iPad. Damn, we got the ass with the iPad. King Neil! Damn! Damn! Damn. Hey, we Callum.
No.
Yeah, man. Why are you doing this in my house, bro? Why are you doing this in my house? We'll go back to my room, bro.
No. People be wondering why motherfuckers say what they say. See, here's the thing, right? I've had people get mad at me for speaking on these things. Talking about the niggardry and the issues. I got you, Evan. I definitely got you. Yeah, it was apparently the Brock Lesnar song or something. It popped up. But they get mad at me for speaking on these issues. Talking about how dumb this shit is and how this is terrible for the black community, black Americans, niggas, whatever you want to fucking call it, right? They get mad at me. But the actual issue that they recorded and showed and nobody split up, the only motherfucker who stopped it was nigga whose house it was. These is young girls, dog. One, I'm not even gonna go in on the weave. I'm gonna let the weave have a rest. Like the resting on the floor like it was. These are young girls fighting, scrapping. Like, where does all this anger come from? I'll tell you where it comes from on another episode of The Den. But again, like, I get hate. I'm cooning and all this because of this shit. But instead of saying, hey, y'all need to break this shit up and chill, niggas will watch niggas and little niglettes. Niggerettes. Not Nicorette, not stop smoking, niggerettes, little nigger girls, beat the brakes off each other, beat the shit out of each other for their own personal entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Look, Jay Bell, I got you. Edwin, I got you. But like I said, I was listening to y'all's calls earlier today, and that's what made me say what I had to say at the beginning of the stream today, man. Got to get back to that Denergy. Those were very good times. But as I say, it is what it is. Like, I mean, that ain't my kids, so really, fuck it, right? Just don't come around my kids. Don't come around, the little one. And don't come around me, because it's just gonna be an issue. If your parents come around and motherfucking shit, I might act like one of these little niggerettes. But it is what it is.
Fake ass motherfuckers be showing all that fake ass love. Keep that shit away from me. Keep that fake ass shit away from me, nigga. Before I explode on one of you bitch ass niggas, nigga. Fake ass.
Why you so juicy mouthed? What? Where all that extra phlegm and spit and mucus come from? Duh. He said as an apartment maintenance guy, you have to patch more walls in black people apartments. I do. I believe it. Like somebody mentioned, the Cuba Gooding Jr. just coming in there, motherfucking hit the beat. Oh, I hear. That's what I say, Dr. D. Kenobi. Definitely got to get ready. Got to be prepared. Yeah, he's hurt, dog. He's offended. But apparently, Puerto Rico says that this is a gentleman, I think from Texas City or Mark, I forgot where he said they were from, and that this person is a rapper. So he spits hot fire. He's spitting bars, I guess, literally spitting bars. Duh, like, I don't know what's going on here, but one, that is a black and mild, not a blunt, so I don't know why he's holding it that way, whatever. And niggas emotional these days, right? That's what I be telling you, like, look, just, it is what it is. You understand the way the world works. Very unfortunate. Here's a little bit more spit for y'all.
Motherfuckers be showing all that fake ass love. Keep that shit away from me.
Now you spitting, my nigga.
Keep that fake ass shit away from me, nigga. Before I explode on one of you bitch ass niggas, nigga.
I think you've already exploded. I know that wasn't real spit. I'm just, yeah, that definitely, not for the Rona or anything, just wear a mask in everyday conversation. These niggas spitting all over the motherfucking place. That is terrible. All right. So I'm going to show two more violences, and then I'll open up the lines because I got some more to show, but I'll just save these for another time. What happened in this video, in my opinion, should be a federal offense. Just watch. that nigga used the barbecue pit as a weapon. Like, why? What did the food do to you, my nigga? Like, I just want to know if anything was on the motherfucking pit when you started swinging that motherfucker. Because if it was, you deserve jail time. Like, you don't be at the cookout and then fuck up the food. Like, y'all niggas can fight. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. But you just gonna fuck the food up. Like, I got concerns. Like, I got concerns. Like, look, I'm not gonna be out there fighting with y'all niggas. All that shit is over with. I want to eat. I want to eat, y'all. Use all your energy up, put the ice on you. I want to eat. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? I want to eat. Like, oh, man. That's why everybody, you realize, like, everybody was chilling. And he only hit, like, one or two people. And then everybody turned on. Like, watch. Just watch how what happened. Watch how the energy turned towards him. This is what caused me to believe that there was food on the pit. Like, everybody turned on this motherfucker. Like, shit. Why I gotta be greedy, Cardi? If I go to an event, I expect food. This looked like it could have been a trail ride or some type of country. So I'm expecting food. I see a barbecue pit. I smell what's on that bitch. Smell good. You know what I'm saying? I want something. I mean, I feel like I'm entitled. I don't believe in entitlement, but if I go to a place and there's barbecue, I feel like I'm entitled to a plate. And if you just don't go fuck up the barbecue out of rage and anger, we got to do something about that. So that nigga need to go to jail. He need to sit like 6 months to really just think about. I mean, he need about every piece of meat that was on the pit that got violated should be a separate charge. So I'm gonna drop this one right here, right? And I want y'all to tell me, were the individuals involved in this altercation, were any of them justified?
That's gonna get your ass beat.
He count.
Who the fuck you don't want to beat.
He's talking
Sure, you
up.
don't want to beat.
He's talking up.
Hey, y'all. Smokey, get the fuck out! Damn! Oh, bro! They just killed! Game over! Game over! Damn!
Was anybody validated? Was anybody validated? Was the Caucasian gentleman wrong for calling him a bitch ass nigga? Why he ain't let old buddy shoot the fair one? I think he should have let him and the light skinned nigga go at it, because old buddy walked off. He apparently initially didn't want to smoke, then he came back and, jumped in. I don't agree with the actions that took place. But again, I told y'all the nigga rule. You know what's going to happen in a situation like that. Right? Bring it back one more time for the people in the back. Because ultimately what's going to happen is it's recorded depending on the outcome or depending on the situation. They got the new balances on though.
He count.
Who the fuck you don't want to beat.
He's talking
Sure, you
up.
don't want to beat.
He's talking up.
See, right there, that's where they went wrong. He should have let him shoot. Should have let him shoot his pal with, dog. See, white dude done a little time in jail. He done been scrapping that bitch. He done whooped him a nigga before. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. Just the shirt thing. I don't know. I mean, various outcomes in various situations. Yeah, like my whole deal is you should let that dude shoot his one, and then if you want to smoke with a old buddy, you know, shoot the foul. You got to. But it is what it is. So I don't want nobody taking credit for my W's. If I got to take that L, then I take the L. Hey, but it was funny because look, the white dude was talking to himself at some point because he was like, I think the white dude in his head said, like, fuck you talking to me? Like, look at the, trust me, just if you've ever been in this situation, this is like some shit you would say to yourself. Like, watch, I'm gonna show you at the exact moment he was talking to himself.
That's gonna get your ass beat.
He count.
Who the fuck you talking to, bro? You don't want to beat.
He's
Sure
talking
you
up.
don't want to beat.
Like right there, at this moment, he's like, just like he wanted to smoke, but that's the moment right there. Like, have you ever been in a situation like, like it don't even be nobody there that you're talking to. You really talking to yourself. It's like crazy as cat shit, but it's like this bitch ass. So it's like there's nobody there, right? But yeah, you know that's a dangerous situation to be. But here's the thing, right? This white dude has fought many a nigga. I promise you this. I promise he's fought many a nigga and he's won a few of these fights, right? Because how smoothly he said bitch ass. He's been around some niggas like that's a smooth bitch ass nigga, right? Listen.
He count.
Who the fuck you talking to, bro? You don't want to beat.
He's
Sure
talking
you don't
up.
want to beat.
These cigarette prices are crazy. Did somebody say he's smoking, man?
He's talking up.
I don't know. I thought he's fucking up. Man, that slip was a wrap after the slip. Oh, man. All right. And we know the outcome after that. Yeah. I'm telling you, I think it might have been a different, I won't say it'd have been completed, but it might have been a different outcome. I think if he'd fought old buddy in the white shirt one-on-one, I think he might have caught him. I think he might have dropped him. The other light-skinned gentleman, like he might have want to throw some things. We'll see. But well, I guess we won't see. But so like I said, I got so much more I want to show, but I ain't gonna do that. What we looking like? All right. So I'll take a couple of calls. Let me open up the line. Go back to I forgot to do the thing. I think I do all that. That's number 832-694-1337, 832-694. I got make me sign in. Oh, it's because I fucking I guess when I clear all the can't shame all that shit. Fuck. Does all of that other additional stuff. All right, there we go. 832-694-1337, 832-694-1DEN. So, I will admit that I'm not very good at Halo. I admitted it last night. I'm going to play again tonight after the stream. I'm going to get on. So, yeah, I'm going to get on my grind. I'm going to play tonight. Like I say, it's been a minute since I've gotten on the Halo, especially like competitively or multiplayer. The last thing I think I played, especially FPS, like competitively, Which Call of Duty where the motherfuckers had the one on the boat, the map on the boat? Which one was that? Was that Black Ops 2? Maybe. Maybe. Something like that. Man, yeah, we was on the Halo last night. Infinity, we was on that bitch deep. It was me, it was Black Ops 2. I think that's the last time I played like any kind of FPS like actively, relatively consistently. Yeah, we was on the Halo last night with me, Tenny, White Persuasion, Cult Classic Cage. Yeah, we was on that deep. Definitely get on that bitch. So if y'all want to get on it, we can definitely get on it. If you got an Xbox, you got Game Pass, definitely with the shits. Get us a crew running a little bit. Man, but here, like, I fuck with Call of Duty, but I think I fuck with like Call of Duty sparingly. Like, I was never super locked in to the Call of Duty, so it's like, I think Modern Warfare 2. That wasn't the first one I played. I used to actually fuck with the Call of Duty. The actual single players were actually not bad. Like, the stories were actually pretty good. Man, did I play World at War? I don't know. But as far as multiplayer, it's probably like Modern Warfare 2. I think the first Black Ops, and probably Black Ops 2. You know what I'm saying? No, we can play in the Discord. Whatchamacallit. That's what we was doing last night. We was just on there. Really? Is it on Game Pass for PC? I might need to do it that way then. That might be what I need to do. Exactly. Game Pass. That Modern Warfare 2 was pretty dope. Like I said, it's just no t-shirt underneath, no class. Straight yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, bad. I need to download that other. I need to download that bitch. I definitely need to take advantage of the PC gaming. I need to recreate the Sims world. We might have some Sim Saturday in the Discord. I have to recreate the Sims world. Our original house of Sims Den Folk got deleted when my PC got messed up, and so everybody's done. So all the shenanigans that Trill and Heidi got into, and Broderick giving everybody crabs, all got deleted. I think Trill and Heidi had a kid on the game. It got deleted. We'll get back on that. So definitely, for all you fuck with it, we're gonna. I need to bring the Sims back to the Discord. Those are fun, and we also need to do. We need to do another Den Folk meet and greet. So the kids who were born playing Spearhead can legally drink now. I think he's just turn this into a video game. Absolutely good. I hope Heidi is miserable and mad, and I hope she goes turkey hunting and gets bit in the ass. Well, gets bit in the buttocks. But yeah. So again, after the stream, I gotta inquire of something, Mr. White Persuasion. I'm looking for somebody, an old friend of the den that you may know how to get in touch with. Just remind me after the stream. Hit me in the Discord now. See if you can help me find this person. This is somebody I was thinking about it last night. I say, this was an interesting. Does anybody remember the stream? The one stream that I'm trying, of course, yes. I'm trying to find the stream where them people called in. I think, what was it, 3 Space? You said it was like Nightwave or Nighthawk Radio or some shit. And these people called in, right? And they called in with like some jokes right? Like some super terrible jokes, but some of them were really, really fucking funny. Nightwave, okay. I need to find, damn, how long ago was the Tide Pod shit? Yeah, I'm fat and I got grays. Or some over here looking like a black Santa Claus and shit, god damn it. Yeah, I feel like it was somewhere around the Jesse Smollett conversation. But I just don't know, right? I cannot remember exactly where it was. I felt like it was around it, but there's so many dens that it is ridiculous, right? They're all dead. But no, like just I'm trying to find that particular conversation. Of all the dens I've been trying to find, like I've been stumbling across oh my god, I've been stumbling across some shit I completely forgot. Like I said, I watched the Disney World 4.4 million quit working in September. Oh, terrible. Oh, Cliff and Daniel. Who was it? Yeah, he came through the other day. And it was around the same time as Cliff and Daniel. Okay. I'm gonna have to damn. I gotta figure out what exact stream that was. Oh man. I'm gonna have to see the way I like find some of the good videos. I go in the comments and I search through the comments like for references, and then I use that to whatever video like certain comments are on. I'll watch that, and like, oh, that was that video, or oh, that was this. Okay, cool. There were some interesting moments at Den. We were in the Discord earlier talking about the greatest Den beefs. And there's been so much shenaniganery that has taken place in the Den. Just too much. Like too much shit that's gone on over the years. Oh yeah, Cliff Daniel fucking super fucking fun. Let me see something. Let me see. This should all be dismissed. I should be done with these. I'm gonna find it though, because that joke has been bothering me for years, trying to remember what it was. It was something completely inappropriate, and like I had no idea where it was going. But when he fucking whatever that punchline was, and I tried my damnedest not to laugh at the shit. I tried my best not, but it was like that shit was too fucking funny. It was too fucking funny. Oh, word? Oh. I have to look out for that. I have to see what's going on with that. Cause this yeah, I heard a little bit about that. I didn't look into it. I heard him saying somebody got 1,000 soldiers. Yeah, like 17. We was talking about Arby's. Earlier. You know what I'm saying? Arby's is we got the meats. I be trying to fucking, I don't know, man. I got a cousin that loves Arby's, right? Like go out of his way to eat Arby's. Like if there's nothing around, I can't honestly, even then I can't tell the last time I had Arby's. Arby's has wings. Learn something new every day. Y'all terrible people in these comments. Damn it. I'm gonna find that shit. Let me see. Oh, it's the wrong shit. No wonder why it's not fucking search there. But yeah, man. I need to find where. He would definitely though, like, cause okay. Okay. No, those are only. Hmm. Wonder if this might have something to do with this, a comment with a reference in there. No, I don't want anything to do with the CC. Like, y'all understand? Like, it's bothering me because I really want to find that fucking thing because that shit was like, again, it was a joke about like a rabbi and a something. That's the conversation we were having earlier. There's just some things in Discord we can't, you just can't talk about on YouTube, right? Hell no. No, I'm telling you, like I can't honestly tell you the last time I went into an Arby's probably 2 or 3, no, about 5 or 6 months ago. What's this, November? Yeah, maybe about 5 or 6 months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And I looked at the menu, like tried to find something I wanted, couldn't make a decision, got a call, had to go take care of something, so I just didn't even eat there. Like that call was my sign not to eat at Arby's. So I had nothing for it. I had nothing. I tried, and it was a Catholic priest. It was. I gotta find it. I gotta fucking find it. We had some crazy confessions. I don't even want to get into that. No, that ain't it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't fucking know. Was it? I don't think it was a Sunday night confession. I don't think it was a Sunday night confession. These had to be. It had to be around Small Yay. But I don't know. I'm determined to find it. I'm getting all distracted. Look, bro. Yes, I remember that call. It's a trap. Oh, it's a trap. Man. Well, whenever it happens, we'll definitely have the conversation. Like I said, once they determine an outcome, we'll live stream. We'll talk about it. We're gonna talk about the niggas that's rioting for whatever. Like that's what I don't understand, right? Like, why are niggas getting ready to riot for Kyle Rittenhouse? That has like nothing to do with anything. With niggas, at least. What's the motherfucking deal? We got calling into the den this evening. Yes, sir. Yes, the voice sounds familiar. The people should know who we got on the line tonight, man. It's been a very long time. No. Let me see. I don't know if I'm cutting out a little bit over here. Hold on. Yeah, it's cutting out a little bit for me. Let me make sure you're right. Can you hear me? Okay. What you doing in the boonies, man? Okay, yeah, it's cutting in and out a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear you. Man. That's the last thing I hear say is it's not on you. Hello? For those y'all don't know, it's Edwin, but I'm trying to. They said the signal's bad. He said you're out in the boonies somewhere, so I'm trying to hear him, but it's not. I don't know if it hung up or not. It might have hung up. Gosh darn dang it. Gosh darn dang it. Ah. But shout out to him. And if you know, you know, right? If you know, you know with Edwin. Edwin has had some some amazing calls. So, we're gonna get it figured out. Like I say, because there's been a lot, man. Like it's man, and not just Edwin, and all of y'all. Well, not everybody. Ashley's had some terrible calls. Ashley, that's my people. Ashley, but Ashley's had nothing but terrible calls. But Edwin has had some great calls. A lot of y'all have had great calls. A lot of y'all have shared a lot of things, man. And that's why I say, like the Den, we're definitely a dysfunctional family. Like when people leave, it's weird because I don't want to say leave. People have lives. Like I don't expect everybody to be here all the fucking time. But it's really weird because people have met other folks from the Den. They've interacted with people from the Den, like exchanged information, have helped people get jobs. You know what I'm saying? Have helped people make money. Like 10 minutes. Show in 5 minutes. What you talking about? 10 minutes. This nigga J Mail. See what I be talking about? What are you talking about? No, y'all good. Y'all good, man. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing, right? Like, and that's why I say, man, all of y'all are like really special people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're terrible in our own right. We like, whatever. But like the things that have happened outside of the stream, like I say, the relationships that have been built, just the interactions, it's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that this is a real thing. And that's the power of the internet. Imagine if I was consistent. But I think like at the size that the channel is, and I think that's what makes for it, because we have some very, very that would be fucking hilarious though, right? That would be very funny. Like to everybody outside the Den, they would be like, "What the fuck? Why? What are these people talking about? These goddamn white people are talking about us." And then you're like, "Yeah, that would actually be very, very funny, Heidi. That would be epic. That's definitely an A plus. It's definitely a fucking A plus. That's funny. That's funny as shit. That is definitely. Um, that would be very interesting. That'd be very. That's a debate that I don't think has been had, right? So we were talking about different people who's debated, who's had show debates, different arguments, and I think we were in the Discord earlier. We came to a conclusion Of course, Misty and Ashley was probably one of the worst ones. It was just, feign outrage. Write it, just a whole fake debate. That could be a thing. But see, then why don't you just like never reveal it and just let people just believe what the fuck they want to believe? Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's a great idea. Heidi, like for one time in her entire life, came with a good. I'm proud of you guys. Then dropping off on you. Shit. In this case, I should show the rest of the damn violence videos. But it'll save something for the future. No, I hadn't seen the only thing I heard about that was that the BLM was talking about the new mayor. He wants to bring back the days where blacks were getting beat over the head in the back of interrogation rooms while their wives said it was some stupid shit, like some crazy fucking thing they were saying. Like BLM people are so, I don't know. It's tough. But like I was saying right before the thing, like, why are niggas getting ready to riot? Like, what do y'all have to be angry about? Yeah, I'm telling you that you gotta cover everything in C's if you wanna put bad words, you gotta put like, sorry, this is the new Den thing. Ever since ever since the shit got to spazzing last night. So you want to put bad words, you got to put a couple of C's around it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I bet. I know it doesn't. That's what I say. But I got to get more consistent. But what it is, like, YouTube isn't super stream friendly. Like, it's more, VOD, recorded content type shit. So part of the problem with that is like me having to drop more recorded shit. So I got a plan and I'm going to execute it. I drew up some stuff today on what I need to do to be more active, certain topics, and just got to get it done. Got to get it done. Like I said, we got to bring some new energy into the Den. Not that the older, it's just because, like I said, we've all become friends. Everybody's become fucking super friendly in the Den. And so like all that hate and anger that used to be there isn't there anymore. So it's like, you gotta have new people come in and say stuff. Or what happens is like new person comes in and like disagrees with one of the Den folk and then everybody else attacks them. Like, you don't got the right to fucking say that shit. We can say that shit about them because, we've been here fucking long enough. That type of shit, that's the type of thing that goes on in the fucking Den. It's very cliquish in this motherfucker. I love it. It's amazing. Oh yeah, we talked about the Heidi beefs. Heidi versus the Hebrew Israelites. Heidi and Rashida. Heidi and it was Heidi and another one. Then we talked about, who was it? I think it was the Sarah and Miss Meat discussion. I want to say, I think it was Lady Tia. Was it Lady Tia and Bad and Bougie? Because there was a lot of debate around the there was a lot of debate around that story man up and shared with us one time a while back about something that happened to him. And there were some ladies who felt a certain way about it, which was, completely dismissive of, man up and, his experience. And there were some ladies who were not too happy with the way those ladies received that. And so, no shit. Damn. Yeah, I mean, it was like it. There's been periods of slow booginess. There was again, there was a hiatus at a time. There was a vacation at a time. But we have changed the game up a little bit. Did we decide that? Ask Broderick. Ask the female Heidi that question, Heidi. He'll answer that for you. But here's the deal, right? It is midnight for me. I'm a tired old nigga. I'm gonna jump on this Halo for just a little bit. and run a little bit with that. I'll probably post it up in the Den Discord if y'all want to watch that. And then chop it up like we do. A half man, half amazing. Hey yo. But here's the deal, man. I appreciate you all. I thank each and every one of you, man. I fucks with y'all. Call in, J-Mail. I got you. Come on with it. Come on with it, J-Mail. I got you. I ain't gonna do you like that. Take a call. I ain't gonna do you like that. Broderick goodbye. You like seeing, but this is true. This is true. Broderick has a habit, a very disgusting habit. If you're in the Den Discord, you know exactly what that habit is. It's terrible. It's awful. And shame on him. But yet, he the Discord? Oh yeah, fuck. Hey, why don't you put the link in it? You talk about it all goddamn day. Why don't you put the fucking link in there? The Discord is like a chat app, right? We share pictures, we have voice chat throughout the day where like everybody actually talks to each other. Yes. Broderick has some gospel barbecue sauce. I posted a picture of it in the daily. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the Den this evening?
I'm top 2 and I'm not 2.
What's the motherfucking deal, J-Man? What's on your mind this evening, sir?
Man, saving for this white man. Man. I mean, a goddamn racism still exists. These motherfuckers put me in the freezer. Ain't no black people don't like this motherfucking freezer.
This is true. The freezer is
kind of bullshit.
It's some bullshit. It's absolutely true. Okay, so
coons like you would say racism don't exist.
It does not exist. If you're getting paid,
and real niggas like me still out here fighting the fight, Honcho.
Well, if you're getting paid, then you're not enslaved, right?
That's the new slavery. Honcho, stay woke.
Oh man.
Niggas give you a little bit, they can still a part of the system. You gotta see it, bro. Look in your eyes.
See, it's after midnight. I can't be staying woke. I'm unwoke.
It's time to go to sleep, bro.
I'm old, man. Look, I'm old, and I'm overweight. So you know what? My energy levels don't work like that.
Nigga, I've been up all damn day. Everything y'all was talking about as far as old gyms and everything, really just it felt like it's cemented me as top 5. Mm-hmm. I got one of the top 5 Denby's, me and DeMarcus, across 2 platforms.
That is true. That is true.
I probably got 2 or 3 of the top 5 calls. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Just saying.
Okay.
And then if anybody mad, they can suck my dick. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that, Okay. Yeah, J-Man had that, man. Yeah, I can't lie. There have been some calls, and some of them are tough to top. There's 3 I can think of off top. So yeah.
I done bare my soul in the gym. I didn't say things no other man would say to another man, Honcho. But I consider you a brother, even though you be acting like a host sometimes when it comes to me calling in. That's some brother. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
I tell y'all, I'm not. I'm still have an acceptable level of niggatry. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's not at 0. I'm still about at any time it can fluctuate from 15 to 42% now. You know what I'm saying? And I still have some Negro tendencies. So it is. Speaking of Miss Me, interesting. The devil. Speaking of the devil, they arrive. But yeah.
It's okay. You know what? The fact that let me get this call in, we're gonna wipe this plate clean.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I just want to let all these other motherfuckers know when it comes to gym history, I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm the yeah of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might have had some calls where I lost my shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still using, you know what I'm saying? Using all of that shit. So I just had to let it be known one good time.
Okay. I feel you on that. You know, you gotta stake your claim on it, man.
Had to. I feel like they be playing with you in here, man.
Put some respect on your
They be
name.
playing with you. Yeah, all 32 of you niggas in here. I don't know how many niggas got in the chat. But however many niggas it is, I need that respect. So go ahead and type it, let me know, let me feel it. You know what I'm saying? And you the main one, huh? You the main one violating me and not giving me like fucking. Because I ain't got a fucking rinse on neither one of you fellas. I've been rocking, man. A long ass time.
Man, I've had a few accusations. Who? J-Mail. Somebody else got on. Young Ken want his so don't worry, y'all. I will promise you this, right? I can't tell y'all. I can't tell
man,
y'all.
don't make me get on my soldier boy, man.
I can't tell y'all when I'm do that, but I can promise you this: y'all will get a wrench before Broderick.
Well, Broderick ain't never getting a wrench. Come on, man, tell me, man. See, I know how Honcho do. I know how you feel, Honcho. I was slick. You almost had that one. I was slick. I don't want to hear about these other niggas, man. I don't even know who y'all, whoever you said is, man. You got me feeling like soldier boy now. All right, good. Great.
Oh man, yeah, I got you definitely on the short list, man. J-Mail been holding it down for a minute.
I'm the one that called in. I'm the first person to call me to talk about a bitch eat my ass. Ain't nobody did that.
This is true.
Ain't nobody else did that.
This is true.
I'm a legend, man.
This is true.
Ain't nobody was talking. I was talking about trans people before Chappelle. I was the first, man. I need my respect. And I talked about them niggas that didn't get canceled.
This is true. This is true. That was done, man. Yeah.
Man, hey man, I've been saying things out here, Honcho. I'm sure if I look at it hard enough, I'm the first one out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be humble because I didn't be cocky enough on the phone call. You know what I'm saying? But all you motherfuckers know, I'm that nigga. All right. So anybody else calling in talking about they did this and they did that, I tried to give you a reminder. All right. Ain't nobody called talking about getting their ass ate. Ain't nobody called talking about almost getting hit by a train. Ain't nobody did it. Ain't nobody did it. I'm historic. I'm iconic. Hey. That's my call, Honcho. I appreciate your time. Thank you for letting me get that off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Good night, Sarah. Let me know what's up. I know you got a husband, but I still don't care.
Shout out to J-Will, man. Calling in and reminding everybody, where he stands in this damn conversation.
Top 2 and I'm not 2. I'm out.
That's a bet.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, you have a good one, man. Oh man. And he reminded me of a couple of things. There are some questions, not questions, because we know what Broderick does. There are some that definitely reminded me of something. We've had some wild conversations in the den. Like if I started from scratch, if I started from the time that we opened the line, like the Denline, and just started taking like a video, I'd probably have to do like 2 or 3 videos a day. And then they motherfuckers be long as hell. They take up all day. And chopping up like a video a day. There is forever content. There'll probably be enough content. Like I said, that's my problem. Like You know, I'm talking about you got to drop a bunch of content a day to get seen in this ocean of entertainment that is the interwebs. If I fucking just started when we first taking calls and just chop up the calls and start posting them across various platforms, like it'd be more than enough content to make the den worth about that. Y'all understand how much shit, how many crazy and the thing about it that makes it so great is the variety of fucking people and opinions and perspectives. Man, we were supposed to go live, I think, on Friday, and my fucking shit messed up because I wanted to hear from Lee. Lee has a great story. The story about the cat that saved his life. That is a great story. There's been so much shit going on. Oh, I meant to put the damn Discord link in here. But here's the deal. I'm finna run a couple of games of Halo. Right? Because I need to get better. You don't practice, you don't get better. But oh man. I'm gonna just give me a second. I'm gonna run down a list of some of the great quotables of the den. And I don't think all of them are even there. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. What's the motherfucking deal? We got called into the den this evening.
Oh shit, you actually answered the phone, nigga. I'm over here trying to take a piss.
No.
What's the motherfucking deal, nigga?
Yeah, well, man, what's been going on in your world, Mr. Well, give us the update, man. It's been a minute since we done chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? Let the folks know what's going on with Mr. Baptiste.
The update, god damn. I feel like I skipped like 10 iPhone updates. Nigga talking about an update. We're gonna be here all day talking about an update.
Well, what's the latest and greatest?
All right, bro. I'll put it like this. Look, I could care less about anybody but my lonesome and by my den folk.
You know we fucks with you a long way in the den, man.
That's the type of life I've been living, bro. I've been going through the ringer, bro.
Oh, shit.
And I'm sure we all have, bro. So I'm not gonna try to glorify my struggle. I'm not, because I don't even want to do that. I'm sure we all been through it. But I will say this though, man. I ain't let that shit bring me down.
Yeah. That's the way
I still feel amazing. You know, my circumstance might not be amazing, but I feel amazing.
That's the way you got to approach it. I mean, if you got it in the right mindset, you know, everything else will fall in line.
I got to, man. Nah, then I'm gonna perish if I don't do that. I gotta keep that saying, you know. I gotta keep that mental. You got to keep that mental constraint, because if not, bro, I'm gonna fall victim to this bullshit.
So I got a question. I've seen some stuff on the FB, man. You trading now?
I'm trying to do everything I can to stay alive, brother. Everything, literally. So I am fighting for my life. So yeah, I have been training. I've been and
Oh shit, you cutting out a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear me. It's just cut out on me. I think it's hung up. I saw you call, Miss Angela. I was talking to Mr. Edwin. If you want to call right back, you can call right back. Mr. Edwin, I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if the call dropped or whatnot. Okay, there you go. You call back. Yeah, you're too slow. Sorry. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey,
Okay.
bro,
Okay.
I'm sorry, bro, but I don't know if you heard of Sharon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, bro.
Okay. Okay.
And this shit is, it's just they trying to build the city up, but
Yeah.
it's not much of a city right now.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as
It's
you're
a
on the,
patch.
as long as you're on the right side of Rocheron.
Hey, real shit
Yeah.
though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I know about Rocheron, man.
But yeah, man. So it's good to hear you still afloat, bro.
Yeah.
After all the shit that I'm sure we all done been through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's good to hear from you too, man. Like I said, man, like I said, it's just I was going through some things, and man, it was a story you shared. I was like, damn, man. And I was thinking about you earlier, and I was just like, you know what? We've been through a lot, and I'm just like, I was wondering, it was crazy. And then when you pulled up and I seen the thing, I was like, dog, what a coinky dink, because it's been a minute, And I was talking about that particular stream earlier, and then he showed up, so I was like, it's definitely good to hear from you. It's good to know, like I
Man,
said, it's not gonna be easy. Things may get a little worse, but as long as you're willing to keep fighting, that's it.
definitely, brother. It's good to see you still in the fight too. It'd be great to have a beer with you, bro, and sit back and really dive deep into what we've been through these past couple years, bro.
Like I said, I'm still dealing with this little segment, but like I say, late January, when I'm free and clear of all the nonsense and shenanigans, I'm gonna hold you to that. Gonna link up, dog. We've been supposed to link up a while back, so we'll definitely link up and chop it up, man.
No, for sure, man. Life is a bitch, bro. You make all these plans and you have all these expectations, and then here comes life crashing down on top of you with with the force of nature, and you just you got to succumb to whatever with all your circumstances. You gotta start just digging deep into all these instincts, and you gotta start everything your parents put into you, man, everything you've learned throughout your life. You gotta start digging deep, and then sometimes that ain't even enough, man. Life just crashes on you so hard that sometimes that's not even enough. Sometimes you got to dig deeper within yourself to the point where you lose yourself and you become something different, man. And then you come out of that shit, though. But you come out of that shit. You come out of that shit so much stronger than you were before. And see, I'm in a process right now, Honcho. I'm in a process, man. I'm in a reforging process right now. I'm in that process of becoming something different, and I don't know what I'm gonna come out of. I don't know if I'm gonna come out of this shit better or worse, but I know I'm fucking fighting, bro, and I know that whatever I'm going through or what I'm dealing with is either gonna kill me or it's gonna make me into a champion, and I'm ready to embrace either or. I'm ready to die for this shit, or I'm ready to become more powerful than ever. And that's the journey I'm on right now, man.
Man, well, like I said, I think you got the right mentality, and I think that's step one. And what do they say? The caterpillar doesn't know it's going to become a butterfly when it goes into its cocoon. That's what it becomes. So, like I say, if you got the mentality that you're willing to stick through, you're willing to do whatever it takes, and you're willing to persevere, I think the odds are in your favor.
For sure, man. It's great to hear your fucking voice, Honcho. It's good to hear you still out here doing your thing, bro.
Sir, yes, sir. And man, we always here for you then, man. It's like, look, one thing, we're an odd little dysfunctional family, but like I say, we always here for one another, man. And you are definitely well loved, Den folk, dog. So if you got anything you ever want to chop it up, I'm here. If you ever want to slide in Discord, chop it up, there's plenty of people willing to chop it up, listen to you, whatever you got going on. And, maybe they've been through some similar things. And like I said, we all here for each other, man. Like I say, so definitely recommend, if you can, get the Discord. And just if there's certain things you want to discuss, we can talk about whatever, man. So like, what I'm saying, we here for you.
It's awesome to know that there's a nigga in Houston that really gives a fuck about how people feel. And guess what, bro?
Yes, sir.
That shit is gonna go a long way. Trust me. It's gonna go a long way.
Hopefully so, but if not, shit, we're gonna keep on rocking like we be rocking. So.
We on man, come on now, man. You've been saying that's been your slogan for a minute, bro. Trust me, bro. It's gonna pay off one day, man. Hard work always pays off, brother.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Well, that's a bet, man. Well, that's a bet. Mr. Edwin, man. Like I said, I won't hold you too much longer, but I think that whatever path you're on right now, I think you're a smart dude. I think you know what's what. Like I say, you've been through a lot of things. And I think whatever this is you got going on is just a stepping stone to, whatever level you destined to be on. Like I say, you sound like you got the right mindset. And like I know you realize it's not going to be easy, but whatever it is you're trying to get to that you're willing to do what it takes to get there. So I think you're going to be straight, man. I think you're going to be A-okay.
Hey, man, I'm just trying, bro. It's good to hear that from you, though, man, especially coming from me, brother.
I appreciate that.
It means a lot.
All right. Well, that's a bet, Mr. Edwin, man. I'm going to let you do your thing, but I appreciate you calling in. And it's good to hear from you, man. And I know the Den folk happy to hear from you. Like I said, we'll post a link in the chat if you can. Slide in Discord. We can chop it up, dog. That way it ain't whatever you got on your mind. We can chop it up, man.
Man, it's a blessing to hear from you, man. It's a blessing to hear from all my Den folk. Shout out to all the regulars. Shout out to all the new folk. And man, it's amazing to be back, bro. Fuck YouTube because they are definitely censoring you, nigga. They've been censoring your ass for years.
Yeah.
And I ain't been able to see none of your videos. I literally have to look you up, bro. I literally have to hit you in the search engine, bro. I'm not even bullshitting.
No shit.
No bullshit, bro. I'm so serious. I have to hit you up in the search engine. Yeah, man. They're censoring your videos. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
So they're what do you call it? Demonetizing your shit.
Yeah,
That's what they're doing.
I believe it because, like I said, a lot of my shit, most of my shit, it comes from search. Like when they show you your little stats and shit behind the thing, I forgot what's the word is I want to use, but yeah, all of it. It's never from YouTube recommendations. Like that's the lowest percentage of shit that I get. It's usually from search or some alternative source or some shit like that. It's never from YouTube recommended, so it's not even sending out, the notifications to people like that. So.
That's so crazy because the way I found your shit was literally through YouTube recommendations.
No shit.
And then but you had, I'm telling you, your shit, you had hella traffic at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then some, I think the YouTube algorithm started seeing what you were talking about, they just started you know how this shit go. Yeah.
Nah, you're not following the protocol. You saying the wrong shit. That ain't what we were trying to push out there.
But yeah, bro. So I'm about to definitely, I'm gonna like your shit. I'm gonna share shit. But yeah, bro. Yeah, I would have been listening to your shit, bro. But I didn't even know you're still a channel, bro. Like YouTube wasn't even showing me your shit no more.
Yeah. It is what it is. Like I said, we're gonna get it back right. We're gonna figure out a way, with or without YouTube. We're gonna make this thing work. So
nah, for shit show, man. Much love, man. I ain't gonna hold you up too much further. But it's great to hear from you, man. It's great to hear from y'all. And I really love y'all, man. And I love you too, Honcho, for sure.
Shout out to you, man. Love you too, man. You take care of yourself. Like I said, anytime you want to chop it up, just get at me, man.
Nah, for sure.
All right. You have a good one.
You too, bro.
All right. Shout out to Edwin, man. It was good to hear from Mr. Edwin, man. You said found it last week looking for live feeds already. Well, what's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
Ed, I'm gonna need you to upgrade. Damn this fucking phone call shit. Don't nobody be. I'm impatient as a motherfucker. Don't nobody.
That sound like a you problem.
No, Ed. It's time to upgrade. No, I'm impatient. No.
So what do I do in your opinion to upgrade?
Oh, Oh, I'm gonna need you to upgrade. Um, we're gonna work out some things. We're gonna do some things to get the den back popping. We're gonna do this. Okay? Okay, but I'm gonna need you to upgrade first. This
Okay,
phone call stuff ain't working. Don't nobody wanna be on hold like that
so
though.
what am I supposed to do? See, I tried the Zoom. You know, nobody's really fucking with the
No
Zoom.
stream yards and shit, man. Don't nobody
StreamYard is cool, but see, you know, StreamYards is like inconvenient because you got to go through like StreamYards. You know what I'm saying? I use
oh my
OBS, and then
God.
that's
So what?
that's a whole nother
Bro.
process, and it makes stuff look janky, and it's just, you know.
Bro, no. Don't nobody wanna be on hold like
But
that
then, but then,
though.
but then, you know, don't nobody want to get on. Like, I prefer the phone call because then people, you know, the den is. Sometimes we talk about things that are a little bit more controversial, and sometimes people want a place where they can express their
Okay,
opinions but
well
not be
then
visual.
when it comes to that, that's fine. But there's still other communication ways to do that than holding on the phone like you holding to talk to somebody at the fucking bank.
Mm. You know,
What's up, Ed? Though? What's up, y'all? What's up, the den?
well, what's up with how are you, Miss B?
Well, I've been going through a lot. When I say a lot, it's been terrible. Been going through a lot. Even after, the passing of my daughter, but it's life. I'm still here. I'm kicking back, fighting life, because that's what we got to do. I mean, some people got it easy, some people don't. Some shit just comes from everywhere for some people. Like, you just can't catch a fucking break. Shit just happens. But I'm here and I'm okay. And just know that I still be listening, and I still support you, Ed, and I still support the den.
I appreciate it.
Like, a lot of times I catch the shit like a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, or just like now I'm catching it live. But I'll be catching it more because, my situation is getting a little bit better.
Okay. That's
But it is what it is. Everybody go through shit. Ed, I remember, you went through shit, and I prayed for you. Whatever he going through, you really didn't tell everybody, but you kind of did. Whatever you going through, I pray for it because this is what we have to deal with.
Well, thank you for that.
And just to let you know, I still want to do our segment that we're going to do, which will be coming up soon. It's going to be fun. It's going to be funny. I'm still hit you in the back end because, you one of my day ones on YouTube.
Absolutely.
When I first got to YouTube.
Absolutely.
The Den is one of the first people I found that helped me get through what I was getting through, when my daughter died. So I found you I think it was like 2-3 months after she passed away. So I ain't threw you in the trash or nothing.
Yes, you throw me in the trash, I'll crawl back out and come find you.
But go Braves, go motherfucking Braves.
That's unfortunate. That's a very unfortunate way to be.
What y'all were talking about at first, I just seen you live, and I just happened to be available. So I don't really know what the subject is tonight, but I just want to call in and talk to you. But I'm going to get off here, and I'll be emailing you, okay?
Okay. Well, Miss Meek, like I say, you've been a long time then, folks. It's good to hear from you.
Yep.
I know you've been going through whatever it may have been that you're dealing with, but it's good to hear that, things are getting better. And it's just good to hear from you. Like I said, it's always an interesting conversation when we speak.
Right. No, it's gonna get. We're gonna get back to our interesting conversations, Ed. Because I don't agree with your shit, and I done watched some video. Listen, I done watched some videos, and I ain't got to tell you about yet. But we gonna get into that, okay? I done watched some videos from your ass.
Okay.
We gonna get into this shit, okay?
Well, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. I'm waiting.
I know you are. All right.
All right.
I'll holler at y'all. I'm in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Good evening.
All right.
Shout out to Miss Angela, aka Miss Me. And that's good because that's what I'm saying. That's the thing we need right there. That disagreement. So whenever Miss Me's ready, I'm ready to argue with you. We didn't got too much. We didn't got too much agreeings going on. Yeah, but man, shout out. Tonight was a good night. Tonight was a good night. To hear from some folks that have been down within quite a long time, and some folks we just hadn't heard from in a while. That's a good deal, and I find it very interesting. Like I say, of all nights, because it's not like I necessarily reached out to anybody specifically to say, hey, I'm trying to get back to the thing or anything like that, and to just see some people pop up in the chat or to call in. I think that's a good sign. I think that's a real good sign. It's funny. Trill pops up right after Miss Meat and Edwin just called. See, Trill's a terrible person. You thought that was Rashida? Rashida's out there somewhere. And I hope she's doing well. I hope that, she's staying safe. And I hope that, things are looking up. And, but, it is what it is, man. Like I said, the den is just getting back to that old energy, that fun time that we had. You almost just got to, we finna slide in the Discord. And right after this, like I said, because I did say I was going to jump on some Halo. It's getting late. I know I'm old. I'm fall asleep on the Halo game. But I was going to say, man, I appreciate you. It's illusion. Appreciate the super chat love. But yeah, man. So it is good. It is very good. So you know what I'm saying? Let's make it shake, y'all. So like I said, we're gonna bring that good old thing back, and still gonna rock the way we rock. With that being said, it's time to call it a wrap for tonight. And I got to go home. But let's get the fuck out the den. That's just how it goes.